I don't know if that's realistic. I don't even know if that's realistic. Let's see. No, that's not realistic either. I actually just remembered what the title of this is. So sad. Good evening. Hope all is well. Well, guess who finally put up a menu? Me, bitch, me. Guess who's finally on their job? Me, bitch. I'm gonna sit on down here because honestly, it's feeling unstable. It's feeling really unstable. Hello, good evening. Oh no, damn. Not ash on the titty. That's so unfortunate. I love this sweater. My friend gave it to me for my birthday. Fuck. Damn. I learned today. Anyways, so yeah, I'm in the best spirits I've been in a long time, honestly. I think it was the mushroom trip. I didn't like trip, but like I took some mushrooms that I had brewed earlier in the season, but I had kept them frozen. And the way that I'm just like my brain, my brain's braining. Also, I had a delicious meal. My friend and their partner, they made a delicious burrito bowl for me, bitch. It was so tasty. I'm just gonna share my joy in the beginning because honestly, it's only going downhill from here. But yeah, I'm feeling in a great spirit. I'm so sad that my braids are getting like so old, bitch. I feel like I'm in that sweet spot. What up, Needlick? Where it's like they need to come out. I know they need to come out, but I'm just like, like they've just got that age to them. They've got that good heaviness to them. They're not itching on me, so that's a positive thing. But yeah, I'm thinking I might cut them. I might do a lob. I might do a. You know what I mean? I might. I don't know, but who knows? There's also a part of me that wants to curl them, like extra dramatically, and just have like a big curly thing going on. Who knows? I don't know, bitch. But again, I'm just trying to let people come into the room. All right. So, like I was saying in my title, it is wild out here. Child, where do I begin? So first, I entertained a Libra. I've been trying to tell myself I cannot fuck with Libras. I've been trying to tell myself every Libra I done fucked with, it just don't work out. It's not for me. But then I was like, I'm being dramatic. Babe, I swipe on this man. Yes. Right. I know you hear what I'm saying. My friend was like, oh, look at that new growth. I was like, bitch, they're sliding. It's not new growth. They're like, that's new growth. I'm like, it's not new growth, babe. I was like, they haven't even been in a month. It's not new growth. They're sliding. But it's okay. Um, but yeah, so anyways, so I'm trying to talk to this Libra, and if I'm being real with you, like I've been trying to raise my standards because I don't want to say that looks don't matter to me. I don't want to say that, but I feel like somebody could look, you know, if their energy is hitting a certain way. At this point, I feel like I'd rather be played by somebody cute. Like, if at the end of the day I'm about to get played, I'm gonna get bamboozled, I'd rather it be somebody adorable, cute, like fine to me. But I'm not gonna lie, have I tried to date safely. Like I tried to date someone not too cute. I don't want to say that. That sounds fucked up. But I feel like I've definitely gone more towards like, you know, just the mid range. Just the cozy casual. You know what I mean? I was going towards the JC Penney, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be shady. I'm not trying to be shady. I was going towards you know, the everyman, the working collar nerd. You know, GameStop employees and such. So at this point, I'm just like I'm trying to raise my standards. I'm trying to get cuter. I'm trying to get cuter. So anyways, so he was okay. He was not giving cuter, so there's a part of me that was like, you know what? I'm still because he was white. So I was like, you know what, my standards for white men is just it's astronomical at this point. At this point, like if you're a very like medium looking white man, what you would have to do to secure me in your life is so much. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you immediately. So, anyways, so we start talking through text or whatever, and my profile does mention that I am a fan of cheese parties, which who doesn't like a little charcuterie? Who don't like a little bit of cheese, a little cracker, a little brie, a little spread? It's nice. And so, anyways, so he's asking me about cheese parties. I was like, are you trying to do a cheese party? Like, let me know. And he's like, oh, for sure. He was like, what should I bring? And I was like, what do you have? And then he gonna tell me about some dried fruit. Now hear me out. I was like, you know what? I was like, as he's typing, I'm like, seems. As he's typing, I'm like, seems kind of dusty, seems not cute. And so I was basically like, I was like, I don't know if this is making any sense to you. Oh yeah, a narcissist, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, here's the thing: they can be kind of, you know, a potato and still be a narcissist, but I feel like I don't want to be with anybody who's like super about how they look, because I just feel like, babe, I just don't have time for it. Because I feel like the people that super care about how they look be trying to micromanage how you look, and I'm just like, I don't have time I can't manage both of our beauties. I can't manage my beauty for you. It's just not gonna work for me. So I don't even mess with those people. And that's why I date a lot of medium people. Cause I feel like medium people, they're like, they see me in eyeliner and they're like, my God, an angel. And I'm like, thank you. But the look girls, they're like, where's your corset? Where's your Spanx? Where's your high heel? Where's your tiara? And it's like, I'm not even that kind of girl. I was never that kind. I never wore a heel in my life. I might have put on a wedge. I might have put on a heel for a photograph. But bitch, I've never genuinely entertained wearing an elevated shoe. In this new body, I wouldn't even try it, bitch. Sounds like suicide, honestly. Sounds like self delete if I was ever gonna do anything like that with these feet. However, with that being said, would I put on a high heel for a photograph again? Absolutely, bitch. Absolutely. Would I immediately change into a flat shoe? Immediately, yes. But I'm off topic. So me and this man are talking, and I'm just kind of like, And he makes the mention that he's like, I just moved here last week. I have nothing in my house. Do. I was like, you might want to wait till you get your first check. You know what I mean? I was like, maybe stop swiping until you get that first check so you can make little dates to do a little cheese party and shit like that, because it just doesn't sound like you really have it. And he was like, yeah, you're right. And then he's like, can we talk on the phone to establish if there's a connection? And in my head, I'm like, there's already not a connection. You saw that light, right? You saw that light? Like I said. So I'm like, there's already not a connection. So the fact that you want to talk on the phone is crazy. But sometimes when men are really delusional, I'm like, you know what? I just want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear from the crowd. You know what I mean? So, anyways, so I'm like, sure, I'll get on the phone with you. Absolutely. Let me go roll up. So I roll up. I'm on the phone with him. And This man has the nerve to tell me in the middle of the phone call that he is on the bus and that he could come to my home immediately. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. There must have been more to the conversation. There wasn't. There was nothing more to the conversation. We established that he was poor and that he just moved from Atlanta. That's all I knew about the man. And that he had some dried fruit that he was willing to bring to my home. On the phone call, we are not even 1 minute deep, and he is already telling me he is outside, already on a bus, and could get to me at any point. And I'm like, does that sound like it makes sense to you? I'm asking him. I'm like, why would you come to my home? I'm just not getting it. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, when, why, who, what, where. Like, I'm really confused, bitch. Like, I'm like, you just said you have no money. You said you have some fruit. He's like, I have some banana chips. I was like, I'm good. I was like, I have those. He's like, well, I'm from the South. We do things a little differently down there. I was like, oh, do they? He's like, yeah. He's like, whoever's hosting usually has the food. I'm like, but girl, you just told me you can't afford to host. So maybe you should wait till you have some money to host. And he was just like, well, and he just started saying some shit. I don't even give a fuck what he was saying, but I was like, listen, I was like, as a white man, you're gonna have to do a lot more. You can't just be talking about you're on the bus or you're coming to my home. This is crazy. Here's the thing: I never offered to host. I said if you got when he was asking about the cheese party, I said if you got the cheese and the crackers and the shit, I'll host. When he said he didn't have any of that shit, when the fuck was I going to say, bitch? Oh, here's my thing. I said immediately in the conversation when you talk about the cheese party, I was like, I'll host if you got the cheese and the crackers. As soon as he said he has no cheese and no crackers, I was like, oh, well, that sucks. And I said, maybe you should stop swiping on people until you get some money. So that's why I'm saying we're on the phone. And he's like, oh, he's like, I can just come to you. Why would that be the next thing that you're saying? When the last thing I said was, girl, you don't have any money to bring anything. So why would you come over? And then he tells me he's from the South and that when people invite people over that they just be having stuff. I'm like, I never invited you over. I said, if you have the shit, then I'll host. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said I was open to hosting if there were snacks. It was never, oh, you can come to my house. It was never that. It was, oh, you like cheese parties. And I'm like, of course I like cheese parties. And we're talking about cheese parties. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, but for us to be on the phone, this is a whole 20 minutes after that text message, after we had already deduced he has no cheese, he has no party. So why would he still be coming to my home when he already said himself he has none of the things that were in the stipulation for him to even come to my house? My bad for telling it like that because I can tell I'm being confusing and I'm not trying to be. What I'm trying to offer is we already talked about how to come to my home you would need to have this. You're saying you don't have this. I'm like, maybe you should wait. I was like, you're cute, so I'm gonna let you breathe. I was like, I'm gonna be nice to you. He wasn't that cute, but I was still trying to be nice. Cause I'm like, I'm not trying to be mean to this man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I didn't swipe on him, he swiped on me. But I'm like, this is not cute. And then I'm just like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then he's like, I'm not really a drinker. It's like, you don't gotta bring no drinks, but bitch, we're talking about a cheese party, sweetie. Like, it's not that crazy. But at the end of the day, if I'm being super honest with you, as soon as he said he was on the bus and he could be at my house at any time, that disgusted me. Because I'm like, sweetie, why are you so eager to come to see me? We're on the phone. He asked me to have a phone call to establish if we have a vibe. So that's what's weirder to me. I'm thinking the phone call is the chat. He's using the phone call to get my address. Babe, what's going on? How do we get here? How do we get here? I feel like no matter how I told the story, that shit still don't make no sense. That part still doesn't add up. Like, I can't even imagine a world where this is just happening. So I'm just like, whoa. So I told him straight up, I was like, sir, I was like, yeah, no, it was the right thing. It was the right thing. Listen, bitch, I be on there to tell y'all stories because, like, nothing's happening for me on there. It's real bottom of the barrel, real gutter butt, real nasty. Sonata. That's bitch. Oh my god. Listen, I have so many more stories, and these are all from today. I just want to tell you that this all happened today. Every story I tell you is from today. I don't know what happened today, bitch. The new moon is coming, bitch. All the bugs coming out. I don't know what's going on. This new moon in Capricorn got these hoes stirred up. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I'm on the phone with this man, and I'm like, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be real with you. You as a white man, you're gonna have to do a lot more. And he was like, what? He's like, I used to be poor. Bitch, not this white man started telling me about how he basically was 8 Mile Eminem. He's like, every day I wake up, a dog shit in my shoe. My mom cussed me out. Cop pulled me over. My bank account negative 50,000. Like he was just going in about all the trials and tribulations he ever went through. He's like, I've never been privileged. I was like, whoa. I was like, he was like, I don't want this kind of relationship dynamic. I was like, well, you're always gonna have privilege, and no matter what relationship you're in, I was like, even if you were with a man, a white man, you would still have privilege over that man. And he was just like, no, I wouldn't. And he was getting mad as fuck. And he was like, honestly, I would like, the outro was funny as hell. He's like, I wish you the best. I genuinely wish you the best. I hope you get everything in life. I was like, oh my god, bitch, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you feel small when you stand beside the ocean, bitch. I hope when one door closes, I hope one more opens, bitch. Like, he really was like, I wish you the best. Like, he really felt like he needed to give me all that. But it was just very fucking scary, bitch. I was just like, whoa. Like, the way he, like, and honestly, in the beginning, he was really bragging. He's like, I'm a producer. And he had, like, a very, like, his voice was sexy. I'm not even gonna lie, bitch. He was like, I'm a producer. Yeah, I'm a musician. I was like, oh, that sounds so cool. He's like, I used to sell weed, do do do. I was like, oh wow, he's an ex plug. Interesting. I know, bitch. It was so fucking disappointing, but yes, this is from today, bitch. All of this happened today. This is a man I knew not even 1 hour of my life. I know you're probably like, bitch, why were you gonna have a cheese party? Bitch, hear me out. Hear me out. Imagine somebody bring a bunch of charcuterie to your house. At some point, they gotta leave and the food gets to stay. That's all I'm saying. At some point, they're gonna go. I'm gonna start putting it away. I'm gonna start putting it. I'm gonna be like, it's warm out here. I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and they're gonna forget. And I'm gonna take it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Listen, again, y'all do what y'all do. I'm in it for the charcuterie, bitch. I need groceries from these men. If they don't got groceries, I'm good. Cause they're gonna waste my energy, babe. That's where I'm at. Like if you don't got no cheese money, if you don't got no snack money, no charcuterie money, what are we really doing? Because me talking to you is gonna waste my energy. Me trying to understand what the fuck you're talking about is gonna waste my brain. So I need to be poured back into. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm thinking about it. I need some healthy fats. I need some lycopene. I need all types of things, and I'm going to get it. And that's just that on that. With that being said, so yeah, so obviously he hung up on me, bitch, and that shit was funny as hell. And you know what'd be funny? Bitch, they be hanging up on me, but then they be trying to like not unmatch, which is so awkward. So I'm like, what the fuck? This other man, girl, this shit. Cause I feel like we on the theme. The theme is the category is broke and upfront. Me and this man was talking, bitch. I'm so hurt because he is so fine, bitch. Oh my god, bitch. Ugh. Bitch, his name was Otis too, bitch. Oh my god. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sick. But like, I was like, oh my god, like, imagine. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, bitch. But anyways, me and my friend were just laughing about fucking a man named Otis. We're childish. Anyways, so he's fine as fuck. Like, honestly, I feel like he a mix between Genuine and Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. Yeah. Splice. Anyways, and with a little septum and got a face tat. Bitch. Very cute. To be honest, like not to be dramatic, but he kind of look like Black Harry Potter. Like, and I know how that sounds. I don't care. Like, bitch, he looks like he's been to Hogwarts. Like, he just, bitch, again, like just melanin, adorable wireframes, indie rock. Got Mitski on the Spotify. I'm like, okay, bitch, like, like just a lot of different kind of music. I was like, all right, sir. So, anyways, bitch, Sonata. No, my God, bitch, that always takes me out. Like, I can't imagine. Like, I just feel like that. Here's my thing. Whenever people got old names, I'm like, damn, bitch, you are so ready to get old. Like, I just feel like Otis, like, he ready. Like, anytime he could throw on a hat, a jacket, that's Otis. You know what I mean? Any age. Like, he could start today. Like, he could really. Because who's going to believe how. Like, I just feel like as soon as you tell me your name, Otis, I'm like, how old are you? What age are you from? Like, that is not a name found in our society today, bitch. Are you time traveling? That's what I think. Exactly. You know what, Kita? What up, Mish? I hope you're having a good night. Not Old Man River. Well, listen, Otis is cute. Me and him swiped. I was like, damn. I was like, you fine as hell. He was like, you bad as hell too. So me and him talking, vibing, whatever. And then he's like, what you up to? I was like, oh, I'm about to smoke and finish up some work. He's like, I'm on a tea break. And then he gonna put in parentheses, I'm broke. What are we gonna do with that? Like, Otis. We just confirmed we both fine. We just confirmed that we both sexy and we both liking each other. And now you tell me you broke. Where do we go from here? Whoa, bitch. The last thing I said to him was, I heard you. What do we say, babe? Like, honestly, like, why are y'all swiping with no money? And why are you telling me about your forced tea break? Like, I just feel like, man, where's the therapist? You know what I mean? Where's the lady? Because it's crazy. Bitch, I'm saying, not even, bitch, we didn't even know each other for 5 minutes. And I already know you broke. I was like, damn, yo, they used to hide the brokenness from you back in the day. You used to find out, like, oh, damn, you broke? Damn. And you will find out in a crazy way. Like, you be rolling a blunt, he would be stealing the crumbs. You'd be like, damn, he broke. Like, now they just like, what's your favorite color? I'm poor. And I'm like, we all broke in the concept of the day, but it's just like, once you tell me that, I'm like, damn. Cause it's like, I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that's like, are you got an OF? Like, are you selling penis? Like, that's what I want. Are you trying to do a trade for some dick? Like, I don't know what's going on. Are you bartering? Like, and I don't really want to ask. I don't really want to ask. Like, I just feel like they stopped me in my tracks. I was like, damn. And again, am I not a broke bitch too? Bitch, true. But it's like, I'm not leading with broke. I'm leading with hope. You feel me? I'm hoping that I get some money. But I'm not going to tell you that I'm poor. Like, unless I gotta tell you that I'm poor, bitch. I don't gotta tell you this soon. I need to know this soon. Like, be honest. Like, are you, like, because my thing is this, you on a tea break, are you smoking roaches? Like, tell the truth. Like, what is it looking like for real? You know? Um, I promise you, I'm high. And I'm not trying to laugh for real. But, like, 17, bitch? Like, yo. Nemo, thank you for asking. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry for laughing, bitch. Whoa, like, I don't know why that shit hit me like that, but whoa, 17. What are you buying, sir? Like, like, what? Like, Just if you gonna stay on, stay on. If you gonna go off, go off. But you're doing too much, and it's scaring me, bitch. Whoa. Right. Like, I'm not even trying to laugh. I'm not trying to laugh. Bitch, it's not even about the 17. It is, but it's like, no, you're not stupid. Yo, how are you stupid? He's crazy. Like, I'm only laughing because I'm like, bitch, what? This is $17. Like, yo, like, thank you for sharing your story. Like, again, I'm not laughing at you. Like, I swear to God, I'm just high as hell. And the way you said 17, bitch. Because it's like, they're just, they're leading. They're leading with broke. They're leading with broke. Yeah, I don't think you're stupid at all, bitch. And my friend was trying to say something to her, about herself, with her baby father. I was like, bitch, it's on him. Like, he's the fucking loser. But people really try to make it seem like the woman who got fucking played is the loser. Bitch, this man is a player. He's the loser. Like, he's stealing from someone who fucking allowed them into their home. Like, you're a fucking loser for that. Like, stealing from somebody who trusted you, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with your ass? Cause my thing is this: you're stealing $17, bitch. Why almost at 13? It's just a crazy amount. But it's like, if you're stealing $17 from me, now I'm going to my medicine cabinet. Now I'm going to my drawer. Now I'm going in my closet. Like, now I'm actually kind of shook about what else you might have took, cause people like that are kind of wild. Like, they'll steal pepper. They'll steal some peppercorns. Like, that's the thing. Like, you stealing $17. What won't you steal, bitch? What won't you take? God damn. Whoa. Listen, listen, listen. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Like, no matter what happened, how it went down, he a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, so Otis, I didn't unmatch with him, but I literally don't know what to say because it's like, I'm wondering, like, I don't really want to ask this, but I kind of want to be like, Otis, like, are you gonna be broke like forever, or like, are you telling me you broke temporarily and you trying to get money because you want to take me on a date? But there's a part of me that's like, honestly, Otis, I don't want to do too much because like, you fine, and I already told you you fine. So at this point, like, you already know that I'm interested in you. So you must be testing to see how desperate I am to fuck with you, because it don't make no sense to have told me that. So yeah, just the way that I'm sitting here like, oh, this you playing in my face. Anyways, there's more, bitch. There's goddamn more. My God, these men. Okay, so this man don't even live near me. He told me straight up that he only is like near me like in the summertime. And I was like telling him straight up because he asked me what I'm looking for. I was like, yeah, I'm just past the point of hooking up. Like, it's just not fun to me. I was like, I get nothing from hooking up, so I'm looking for more than that. And then he starts talking about how he wants to hook up with me and how he would love to hook up with me. And I was like, I bet you would. But did you miss the part where I just told you that hooking up does nothing for me? Are you paying attention to what I'm talking about? And then he just literally fucking blocks me. And again, this was another medium looking ass white man, and I was just like, whoa, like, and the profiles on these both those white men were nothing about what they were talking about. Like, they weren't talking about being homosexuals, they weren't talking about being a whatever ass thought or whatever the fuck. Their profiles were talking about they were looking for relationships and blah blah blah, and it's not. Then there's this other man who I swiped on him before, but I don't know what happened. I think honestly for me it was that like him and he's like in a poly thing with his wife, and I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to deal with that shit. Like, I feel like I'm tired. I'm already tired, bitch. These hoes already pissed me off. They're already annoying. Them bitch as if, oh bitch, oh my god, this one. This man sent me a text and was like, "Hey Capricorn." No, Sonata fucking hilarious. Not still, bitch. I'm crying. Woo! Truly though, honestly, like, bitch, some people it costs them their life to get away from a bum man. So truly, but so the man gonna hit me up talking about some, hey Capricorn, he had Cancer. Now, because I know Capricorn and Cancer is like, I be like, cause low key Cancer be having the best dick. I don't know if anybody knows about the Cancer dick. Whoa, but it's toxic. I hate to say it. Like, oh my god, I don't know how people be doing it. If anybody gets along well with Cancer, let me know. But Capricorn stellium here, because I feel like it's the best dick, and then the energy just shifts. It's like, whoa, like, can we just fuck again? And you just shut the fuck up? Because, like, I just, what's going on? It's like, you know what? Actually, it's not even. Can I just get the dick? It's like, can I get the dick again, please? Because for some reason, you're playing games now, and I'm realizing I just want the dick. But by the time you realize you just want the dick, oh, you can't get it no more. It's a sick game, bitch. It's a sick game. It's like in the beginning you be wanting more, but once you realize all they got is the dick, then they already it's already too late and it's done and it's fucked up. Okay, I have an Aqua Venus, so we're tapped in on that. We're tapped in on that. But yeah, Cancer peen, best peen of my life. Um, yeah, exactly. Cause they don't. Cause my thing is this: their love be inconsistent, bitch. Like they'll really fuck you for a weekend and then act like they don't know you for 6 months, and then be like, "Hey, I miss you." Like, can you just miss this pussy like more frequently? Actually, that's it. Like nothing more, sir. And then let them realize that you're really only there for the dick. Then they start getting extra wild, and it's like, so you gotta kind of keep it to yourself. You gotta be like, this is acceptable. You know what I mean? It's just so much. It's a lot of acting. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. But I will. I'll do it again. I'll do it every time, bitch. Anyways, so he hits me up. I notice he's a Cancer. He talking about, hey Capricorn. I was like, and I'm not gonna lie, bitch. I looked, I looked at his profile like for real, cause like I don't want to be with a ghetto white. Like I feel like it's obvious that all the whites I've been with were whites that were happy to be white. Like they weren't trying to pretend to be something else. And I just feel like I don't want to stop that. You know, I feel like if I meet another white, I'm gonna make sure that they're a white. I'm not looking for a. You get what I'm saying? I'm not looking for a B rad. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he was giving like Chicago white, and Chicago white is honestly so ghetto white adjacent. And when I say ghetto white, what I'm meaning to say is ghetto white as in the whites who want to perform and appropriate some sort of ghetto culture that they believe they can emulate by looking at perhaps a rapper or someone that they never will meet in real life, someone they never seen, someone they don't fucking know. And it's really creepy, it's really fucking weird and very off putting. I mm. But the Chicago whites are so close. Yes, Malibu's most wanted. But the Chicago whites are very close to ghetto white. So close. That's why it's touching like this. There's some that connect, and then it's, if you've never been to Chicago and you don't know any Chicago whites, you won't understand what I'm saying. And I'm sorry. With that being said, he looked like a regular Chicago white who had come to Michigan. So I was like trying to see what's up. He was on the BLK app, so I was like, what up, Clar? And so, bitch, not Landon Peg. Wow. Again, I like my whites white, bitch. I'm not trying to fucking date no white man and have him give me no fucking fantasy of no person of color. That's weird. Very weird. I want you to be your fucking self. Be white. And so, anyways, he over here talking about astrology and shit, and my profile do say I like astrology. So, I have never had a man ask me my birth time in my life. Usually it's me, bitch. Yes, a Chicago white man on the BLK app. Like I said, the Chicago and the ghetto whites, they are bright. It might. I have a chunky hand. It might really be this. It might really be this. Anyways, so he asked me for my motherfucking birth time. I'm like, and then I'm like, usually it's me who's doing this to people. Like, I haven't done this in a long time, but I really used to be this girl. I used to really be like, can I have your birth time? Can I have your birth? If you do this, you're not a weird person. Like, you're just probably, doing your thing, having a good time. Probably having a good time. I was having a good time. Trying to see. I used to really be on the compatibility chart bad. Baby. I feel like when I first found out about the internet, that was the main shit I was doing. The main shit was looking up people compatibility, trying to figure out could we be in love? Like could we potentially be perfect for each other, bitch? So this man doing that shit to me had me kind of shook, and I was kind of even more intrigued. I was like, wow, he really know how to use the synastry and the compatibility charts. Like that is kind of cute to me. I'm kind of into this. It's kind of dramatic. And so, bitch, I give him my birth time. He sends me a link, and then he dead ass starts telling me that, like, bitch, he starts sending me mad screenshots, being like, "Look, we not about to be able to work." He's like, "Look at these four up here. We got major fucking squares." He's like, "We not gonna have a good life." I swear, bitch. He was like, "I'm so sorry." He's like, "You're so beautiful, but I could never be with somebody with this synastry." And he really ghosted me, bitch. I was like, I never had a man do a compatibility chart unprovoked. This was like the first message to me was him acknowledging I'm a Capricorn, asked me for my information, and then was like, "Yeah, our planets ain't aligning. It's never gonna work." I was like, "Bitch." And I'm over here, like, at one point, I'm over here being delusional. At one point, I'm like, well, I was like, there's so many other aspects, you know? I was like, there's so many. I was like, but if that's how you feel, man, if that's how you feeling, babe, if you're, if we're not compatible, I'm gonna have to let you go then, I guess. So I unmatched with him because I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck else we're supposed to be talking about. But he was really thinking we was gonna have more to say, and no, he was being dead serious. Like he just was like, "I'm sorry, girl." So that kind of threw me off. Yes, this all happened today. The last 24 hours of my life. This all happened. I was rejected like several times. And it was like, it wasn't nobody I was really trying to get at. Like, sure, I swiped, but sometimes I'd be swiping, man. But right, bitch. He said he's not playing games. He said he's looking at this industry. He needs to know before he invests that this is gonna be his perfect partner. Whatever, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, this other man, he stopped talking to me because my voice, like I literally sent him a voice note and he just stopped talking to me. And then he unmatched me and I was like, damn, okay, word. And then oh my god, bitch. Oh my god. I started talking to a Scorpio. I don't have all the information about his chart because, bitch, I'm really trying not to do that shit too much. I'm really not trying to be like that man that I just described because that shit was so jarring. It's like, bitch. Anyways, so I'm talking to this fucking Scorpio and he is so weird. Like, he's really hot, but Scorpios are weird as fuck, bitch. I just feel like they're not for me, man. They're not for me. But I be so stuck. Bitch, yes. Thank you for asking, Shay. I appreciate you for holding me accountable. I have. Um, when I went to the hospital not too long ago, I was able to finally get them. So that's exciting. Um, but yeah, no. Basically, the Scorpio man is being a weirdo and asking me, uh, like, he's in fucking Ohio, and he's like, "Oh, I could drive 3 hours to see you." I was like, "There's no need. there's no need to drive 3 hours to see me. I was like, you're a stranger. And like, so far, I like the poetry on his Instagram, but other than that, bitch, he seems like a damn fool. And at some point, this motherfucker, like, yo, I can't even tell this whole story because it's just like, it's too insane. Like, it's not making sense. It's not making sense. I feel like I have to just stop the story because again, I'm I don't even know what's happening at this point. I feel like I told him because he just got weird. I was like, hey, I'm just gonna tell y'all. This motherfucker started telling me about Twilight and like how there's like this like porn series that's like derivative of Twilight, and I'm just like, right, love bomb me as fuck, like 3 hours, like girl, get a life. Like that's so weird. And we haven't even been talking that long. Like that's what makes me so sad. Is like it'd be love bombing or just boring. Like the only person that's making sense right now is this white man with no lips, and it's making me so sad because it's like wow. Mm, it's crazy. So crazy, bitch. Every time I turn around, every time I motherfucker turn around, bitch. Yeah, no, he was telling me that there's like some sort of fanfic or something, some sort of smut he was reading about Twilight, and he was saying that it's like people of color based, like somebody basically made like a black version of of Twilight, and it's like real sexy or some shit, and I laugh at Twilight. I think it's hilarious. I don't think it's really good. He's like, are you kidding me? He's like, who says that? I was like, what? And I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but do y'all really be watching Twilight for real? For me, it's hilarious. For me, I think it's pure comedy. I'm grateful that they've created it because it's just like, it's insane. Like, I can't believe someone actually wrote it down. But the fact that white people was really, like, you remember when white people was fighting to direct the movies, bitch? Like, bitch, I couldn't believe. I had no idea that they were doing this. Like, but he had the nerve to tell me about it like casually. Like, yo, honestly, bitch, like I said, last 24 hours, this is what's been happening. I talked to this man. He was very cute, Aquarius. I want to say I asked him how he's doing. Keep in mind, how are you? That's pretty early on, right? He's like trying on lingerie. There's nothing on this man's profile that says that he is into kink. He's gonna lead with kink. There's no photos of him in any woman's clothing. So I'm just kind of like, girl, what's going on here? So I'm asking more questions, and I'm just like, are you trying to get degraded or praised or like what's going on here? And he's like, oh, I'm trying to get degraded. I was like, well, bitch, I'm trying to get some wings. So, and I was like, honestly, like, as a sex worker, I'm not about to pass up this opportunity. He was like, oh, I used to be a sex worker. I was like, sweetie, you're looking like a trick today. Like, you're looking like a trick. And so I'm like, babes, I'm like, let me know about them wings because they close at 8. Because it's like, babe, it's like if we're doing this, like if that's what we're doing, like we're degrading you and you're talking about lingerie, whatever, bitch. Get me some fucking nori chicken, bitch. At least, what the fuck? Like, don't have me out here down bad, babes. And so he gonna have the nerve to talk about some maybe another time. Girl, maybe I'll block you. Maybe I'm about to report you, bitch. But I was honestly very nice. I was like, sir, I was like, can you go on FetLife or something and like actually post some pictures of you with lingerie with maybe your face cut out? Cause like there's nothing to suggest that you're here for that. And honestly, like I thought you were trying to like blow my back out or something. Like there's nothing to suggest the otherwise. So can you just like take care of that? And he was like, right on. Heard you. True that. I'm like, not true that. And this is why people get beat up. Like, this is why people get beat up out here. Because it's just like, what are we doing? Like, we're both sex workers. We both do sex work. Why are you doing this? Like, what? Would I ever date an Asian man? Honestly, bitch, Here's the thing. I have no aversion to dating anybody. Like I am really not like I really don't discriminate. However, I'm not. I can't deal with everybody. Everybody is not being themselves. There's a lot of people out here performing like they're, um, just like they're not who they are. So I don't want to deal with that. That's my fear. Exactly, but that's the thing though. Like this man is clearly like us. Like clearly enjoys a kinky scene, which is not a dating site. But like I feel like because there are a lot of like women who are like sex workers, and also because not even that, I don't want to blame women. What I want to say is like there are a lot of men who hit women up in the dating space like they are there to be sex workers. So naturally, the sex workers are like, "Fuck it, we're gonna go here because if you're gonna treat women like sex workers, we're gonna get paid because we actually are sex workers." And so then men are like, "Oh my god, everybody's a sex worker," and it's like, "But bitch, do you talk to anybody like they're a partner, a potential romantic connection?" Like, a lot of men don't want to think about it, but like, you're the reason why there's sex workers everywhere, bitch. Like it's literally because of men. It's literally because of y'all. So it's just frustrating whenever I see their bios because they love talking shit about people's OF and people having just people being sexual in a particular way, and it's just kind of like, but you love sex, Edgar. But you love sex, John. But you love freaky nasty shit. Like, why is it a problem? Because you want to? Because they're asking to be paid. That's the real issue. Let me see. Because I feel like there was one more like bizarre thing that happened on a dating site that had me like, "Are you okay?" Hmm. Oh, this other guy was talking to me, and he just started telling me that he's really depressed. Like he started telling me about his depression like really hard, and I was like, "I'm sorry you're going through that." And then I just never heard from him again. But it was just like he told me so much that it's like I don't know that he ever wants to talk to me again. Personally, honestly, bitch, for me, OK Cupid is full of men using their wives' pictures and being like, "Me and my wife looking for a triad." It's either like the husband being kind of fucking weird as hell, or it's the wife being like, "Me and my husband are looking for a woman," and it's like, y'all need to sit the fuck down. Like that should be blowing me. Like they really will act like, "Oh, I need to find a woman for me and my husband," and it's like, no, you don't. No, you do not. Can y'all be solo poly? Stop trying to fuck with your man. Like I just feel like this is not a Bumble situation. Like they be on Bumble, they be on OK Cupid, they be on all these fucking sites talking about me and my man are looking for a lady. And I'm just like, I wish these married couples would hold that like it is so rare. So rare that you and your man gonna have the same taste. And it's also so fucking rare that like that person that comes into your relationship is gonna equally want to be with both of y'all, or even want to connect with y'all. Not on Grinder too, bitch. Oh my god, it's nothing safe. It's nothing sacred. Yeah, no, it disturbs me because it's like, yo, like people be acting like they're, cause that's the other thing too. The wife don't be gay. The wife really just want to fuck her husband with another woman. So that's a whole nother thing. Or, or the wife be gay and really want to find a bitch to get out the marriage. And so it'd be a lot of layers to this shit. And so I look at the pictures and I'm always like, damn, I wonder who's really happy and getting something out of that. See, that's the thing too. Like, I feel like a lot of times the man be dusty. From what I've noticed, the man usually looks like shit. Like the man usually not that cute, and the wife or the girlfriend is cute, and I'm like, damn, girl, if it was just you, not with you and him, bitch, not at all, bitch. Like you think he's cute, that's enough for him. He doesn't need to get any more than that. But they be really trying to get their man a girlfriend or some shit, and I'm just kind of like, why the like? Can your man really handle another woman? Like I be wondering that. Like, is he really treating you the best? Because that's another thing too. This one man trying to talk to me, talking about he got a wife. I'm like, bitch, I need to know what the wife is getting. Like, I will never fuck with a man who got a wife and it's an open and I don't know anything. Like, that's crazy as hell. And so that's why I'm not fucking with nobody, bitch, because everything's crazy. And I'm still sitting with just the reality that a lot of these men are just like, they're just openly trying to use people. Like, they're leading with, I have nothing, help me. And it's like, okay, whoa, whoa. Not come cook for him. And oh my God. Yeah, a lot of them want domestic labor. They really wish that somebody would do something for them and take care of them. And some of them don't got no kids. And so they're like, they don't know who's going to take care of them later in life. Like, it's getting really crazy out here, bitch. It's getting real scary out here. So I really wonder what this poly lifestyle shit is really going to turn into for certain people. Because I just see people, I don't know, it just doesn't look like it's about to get good. It's looking bad. Not her man. Oh my God. Yeah, no. I feel like I see like single women on dating sites and they're always like, in my honest opinion, a lot of the girls are fat phobic. So I feel like I don't even fucking care. I don't even be. I feel like that's the thing too. I feel like when you're a fat femme and you're looking for another femme, even the fat femmes be fucking fat phobic. So even though I'm at a point where I would love to be with another fat femme, I would love to be with another fat person. There are a lot of people that are not decolonized to that point. And so even on fucking BLK app, oh my God, the fat phobia is crazy. Like, bitch, another thing I want to talk about. These men will openly be like, if you got a fupa, don't even bother me. I'm like, bro. Meanwhile, they have fupas. They got that upper penis area. They have a gut. They have a belly. But for some reason, you can't. And it's like, sir, we're both built like backpacks. What is the problem here? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm not getting it. Like, they be out here just built like the Arby's hat and want to have the nerve, bitch. Have the nerve to talk about a fupa. Not parasites, bitch. Oh my God. Right, bitch. Right. I put on my profile, I was like, I'm fat. If you don't like fat people, we will not vibe. We will never vibe. I was like, I love my belly. I love my thighs. I love my fatness. I'm not about to change that. Right, bitch. Their profiles are wild. Like their profiles be making me want to throw up. Like they be like, I'm looking for a woman. I'm looking for a woman, no little girls. Then there's these motherfuckers talking about, I got my own house, my own car, my own dog, my own son. I'm on my own dick, bitch. Fuck your pussy. Like that's the whole fucking profile. And I'm like, why are you here, Keith? What are you on here for exactly? Like the military men, the men that be in the military, all their pictures look okay, like please calm down. But they be like the army picture with the guns and shit. And I'm like, damn, you got guns, okay. And then the bio just be like, nobody reads bios. Hit me up on IG. No. Like like a bunch of dudes trying to get you to follow their IG. A lot of dudes try. Like, there's one dude, he over here, bitch, he started a bounce castle business. And he was like, hit me up if you need a bounce castle for your kids. And I'm like, that's good, you know, to get money. But it's like, are you, but like all the pictures are of him. And then there's one picture at bounce house. I'm like, are you trying to, are you looking for the single moms? Like, are you trying to do a little razzle dazzle for the birthdays? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Are you trading your dick for the bounce house? I don't know. I don't know. Bitch, I'm trying. Thank you, turn. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in a better space. I feel like taking some medicine yesterday really did hit for me. I was able to kind of get my shit together a little bit. I put my new menu out. I have some shipping dates that are coming out, but because I am behind, if you order by like the 13th, we should be able to get you out by Monday. But if not, I will update you on that. But we got some new shit on the menu. I'm excited. Finally got some hard candies coming back. Um, Also, I found out that they started making cotton candy with weed in it. So I'm gonna have to do a little taste test and see what happens with that one. Bitch, yo, I actually roasted some sweet potatoes. I'm making a sweet potato pie tomorrow, bitch. There's a party that wants to make dough, but I got graham crackers, so I'm gonna do a little graham cracker crust. I know it's not typical, but we're just gonna do it. And then my plan was to do a marshmallow top, and then a little flambe. You know, a little flambe, a little roast on the top of it. We're gonna see, bitch. We're gonna fucking see. I don't got all the shit that I need. I need more of the condensed milk than I have, but I believe in myself. I believe in me. I've made enough of them. No fupa, and they have a fupa, bitch. They have a fupa, and they're saying no fupa, and it's like, whoa. And then, bitch, this other man. Oh my god. Again, last 24 hours. I know this is gonna sound crazy. This man had swiped on me, and he finally got back to me within the last 24 hours. But he had swiped on me, and I was like, oh, I was like, hey again, because I was like, I remembered him, and I was like, I mean, no disrespect. I was like, but I remember your hairline because it reminded me of Steve Hightower. Because, bitch, he had the Steve Hightower. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but he had that buffed out front with the top, with bitch, the Hightower, bitch. And so I wasn't trying to be funny. Bitch, why are you going to hit me back and be like, at least my hair is real? I was like, girl, Mr. Hightower had a nice crop. Like, how is that shade? Like, if I said you got the Steve Harvey now, that would be some shade. I'm calling you Mr. Potato Head, but back in the back, like Mr. Hightower looked good. Like low key, like Steve Harvey could have got some pussy back in the back, like before Family Feud. What else? Cause like he did some other shit before Family Feud. I don't remember what it was, but during Steve Harvey show, I don't care what anybody says. I feel like Mr. Hightower and not Bullethead, Romeo. Rest in peace. But Romeo and Mr. Hightower, bitch. I'm disgusting. What up, baby Ethernet? Hey, boo. Hope you're having a cute night. I mean, Prince is cute. Prince is cute. But yeah, Mr. Hightower had a nice poof. Oh, yes. She was. Yes, Cedric's wife, Vita. I want to say her name was Vita on the show. She was funny as hell. And I loved how she would call her boss Miss Boss Lady. That shit would have me dying. I really did like that show. Thank you for reminding me, bitch. I'm about to get back on it because I watched Love and Single recently, and it had me laughing genuinely. Like I was genuinely loving it. But there were some moments, because, like, I'm a weirdo and I don't know why, but sometimes I like to watch shows backwards. It is what it is. But I started watching at the very end, and bitch, why the fuck did they do that shit with Maxine? That is so weird. Like having her and Kyle talk about I love you, that shit was so weird. There was no need to do that. They were not those people. It was so forced. And again, I've seen the show before, but starting it from the end and knowing what I know from the beginning, I'm like, bitch, how the fuck did the writers ever think that made any sense? Like, people can have anger for each other and it's not brewing sexual tension. And honestly, the way that they would talk about each other, I personally don't understand how Max ever wanted to fuck with him. But at the same time, they're both sexy as hell. So I do hold space for them being desiring of each other. But the way that the writers set it up, it's like, damn, babe. Because in retrospect, when I watch it, excuse me, I see like the way like Regine and Kyle like get along, and I'm like, why couldn't they have fought? I feel like Regine and Kyle having a beef would have made the most sense, and then he could have always been like slightly like lusting after, excuse me. I feel like Kyle and Regine having a beef would have made the most sense because then it would have made more sense if at some point him and Maxine had something more. But the fact that like everybody gets along with Kyle seemingly except for her, and then towards the very end, they're like, will she give up her career for him? There's no scaffolding. I'm just not I just don't get it. I'm gonna keep watching, but I just don't know how the writers came to the conclusion that Maxine and Kyle needed to be together because that just didn't seem necessary. It seemed like they wanted to squeeze out one more couple instead of, again, like they could have really just. And I say this because I'm seeing a deep dark skinned man and a deep dark skinned woman fighting for the majority of the series. And then at the very end, they're like, actually, they secretly loved each other. And say what you will about enemies to lovers arc, there's just something about like a man being mean to you for a long time and then all of a sudden like you're telling him you love him. Like the fact that the writers made her be the one to say I love you when I feel like she was dogged out by him more than she, like it just always felt like Kyle was coming for her more than she was coming for Kyle to me. And then in the end, it's like you want them to be together and it's like you already kind of ruined it. But whatever. I don't know. And I didn't even like Regine. The only thing I liked about Regine was the wigs. I feel like Regine as a character, though, that's why I don't understand why Kyle couldn't fight with her. Because she really didn't have, like, her whole being was to be annoying and to annoy others. So I'm just like, why couldn't y'all have them fight? and and like have him lust after fucking Maxine. Like that would have been cute as hell. Like there was no other, you know what though? I'm saying that, but they saved all of that for damn. Somebody help me. I'm blanking on not Kyle was gay. Kyle could have been gay. That would have made more sense than all that they did. But I'm blanking on the woman and the man. It's Overton, and I can't remember his partner. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, y'all, Sonata. They saved like all the love for Overton and Sinclair. And it's just kind of like, and their love was cute. It was cute. I don't want to take away from their love being cute, but it was like, okay, all right. Like they were cute. I'm not trying to take away from them, but I feel like there was so much that they focused on their love so much that it almost felt like nobody else could have it. Like it felt like they spent a lot of time like making the other people have to. Yeah, Sinclair in retrospect, she just gives like that girl that never really had more than one boo. Like it really gave like we've been together since we met at the ice cream, like the ice cream truck stopped and we locked eyes and we never stopped loving each other. We never stopped fucking with each other. Like it was just giving like we went to college together. We went to 13th grade together. We went to this or that together. We went to this church together. Like, it was just giving, like, we known each other our whole lives. Like, I remember you before you were a fucking adult. Like, been together for a long time. Kyle, I thought Kyle was fine as hell. I thought Max was fine as hell. I thought together they were fine as hell. Unfortunately, the storyline that the writers wrote was so dookie. And again, there were ways, in my opinion, and I know you're saying that like Maxine was arguing for her job, but it's like show more of that at her job. Like again, the ways like even in certain like, and this is another thing too, like I'm watching it backwards, right? And so in this episode, Maxine is trying to figure out if she gonna go to fucking London and throw away her career to be with Kyle out of fucking the clear blue fucking sky. Because the episode beforehand, they just randomly were like, she was like, I love you. And he's like, I love you too. And then they fucked. Random as fuck. In this same episode, Sinclair and Overton are on a cruise, and there's a deep dark skinned woman, and she's apparently like the cruise coordinator, and they're like making her seem like she's annoying them, like she's just being very annoying. She's just always bothering them, and it's just like another moment that made me think about how when they made Maxine and Kyle stop fighting, they needed a deep dark skinned person to be like the contention, because that's literally how they use them like every episode up until that episode, which confused the fuck out of me because the formula was formulating so much that it's like by the time they wanted to like change the storyline, it's like you're still trying to employ that formula, because in that whole episode, like there was no other person having conflict. Like they absolutely use like a dark skinned person, and I'm gonna keep looking, but so far in more than one episode, like that is like who they're using to be like these are the people having conflict, and then Overton and Sinclair are like the light skinned people who are in love, and then like you have Queen Latifah who just randomly be having dates like I don't even know. Honestly, there's just moments where it's like this is a lesbian who is in her Meryl Streep bag. She is really trying to give us straight career woman, and I'm loving it because honestly, we know the truth, bitch. But I just feel like whenever you watch it, it's like, wow, you know what I mean? Strong boss lady, hashtag strong woman. You know what I mean? Anyways, but yeah, no. As I'm watching it, I'm just like noticing things like that. And again, I don't expect to be someone who's like saying something groundbreaking or anything like that. I'm sure people have talked about the colorism in a lot of shows better than I ever will. I was just noticing that like when it comes down to it, like they're always like or rather in a lot of the formulas, I see like Regine is sad or mad and miserable, and they attach it to the fact that she is lonely and that she has no one. And there's just a lot of tropes in the show at times that's kind of like, damn. I thought Khadijah was cute with Scooter, but I feel like Scooter would be cute with anybody. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like I love that she had her, her moments with her, her men. That's great for her. But I wonder like what the show would have been if she was like allowed to be her gay full self. Like that's what I think about, because I think about how like Queen Latifah like always plays like that. Word. Listen, I could be totally off base, but I feel like even the character of Maxine, Like her being a lawyer, we love it. We love to see it. But again, the ways that they showed her arguing skills, you know, I don't know. I just feel like they only showed them against a darker skinned man who was like, a lot of times, like, I don't know. The way that they would insult each other made me feel uncomfortable. That's all I'm gonna say. Like it just wasn't. And see, people could say that. People could say that like they're hiding their relation, their or not hiding her sexuality. I understand what you're saying here, but it could be in the writer's mind that like they were building like an enemies to lovers arc the whole time, but I never saw it like that. I never noticed throughout the years when I was watching it that like either of them were softening or being gentle with each other. But I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep watching, but I'm gonna start it from the beginning because watching it from the end, it just kind of gave me a headache because I was just like, how the fuck do y'all turn these two people who have said things to each other? And I don't want to make Kyle out to be worse than he is, but there is a part of me that's just like, I don't know. I just feel like when a man says something to a woman, it does hit differently for me. It genuinely does. Because again, a lot of times men will say things that I just feel like women can say some stuff for sure, but a lot of times, like men will say some stuff that's rooted in just a systemic harm more so than like the woman herself. And so that's just what I noticed a lot with Kyle. Like I just never like I noticed Maxine making individualistic compliments and or comments. I didn't notice the same from Kyle, but I'm gonna just keep on watching and I'll bring up my instances if I see them. But it just seemed like there was a vested interest in Maxine literally never being happy, and it was just kind of like, what the fuck is this? Meanwhile, Sinclair owned happiness and had a house and a garage there with her husband, or her partner of a long time. And so it was just frustrating to see like certain people getting seemingly rewarded for their quote unquote good attitude when it's just like, what does Sinclair have to be mad or sad about? Like she's getting everything that she wants seemingly, and whenever she is mad or sad, her husband or partner will fix it. So it's like I look at each character and I'm like, who's really there for you? And it's like, who do you have outside the collective? And then it's like, who do you have like intimately? It's shit like that that I notice in shows because like also this is like a precursor for Friends, and I'm never gonna watch Friends like. I'm never watching that fucking show. But again, just the ways that you can watch a show with like non-white people and just like really dig into like the subtext of what's happening. Also, unrelated to everything, I wanted to watch Saltburn. I don't know if anybody gives a fuck about watching movies with white people in them, but I'm bringing up Saltburn because I refuse to watch it. Like, I watched a couple of deep dives, and it seems like it could be good. If anybody watches it and likes it, let me know. But I'm sorry, that Alordi dude, the Euphoria white man, I can't do it. I feel like sometimes they try to tell me a white man is beautiful, and I'm like, I don't see it. And I refuse to be gaslit. Leave me alone. Like, y'all can tell me, y'all can say Timothy Chalamet look good all you want. That man looks like a crack rock to me. He literally is shaped like fucking Pinocchio. Like, he is not, it's giving claymation. It's giving Lord Farquaad. It's not giving anything cute to me. But even the main dude in Saltburn, I'm like, you're definitely some rich person child. The way your shit is snatched in and your shit is snatched in, you're somebody's seed. Um Listen, I'm not gonna hate on Saltburn. I haven't watched it. But all the actors, like they're trying to like it's just like whenever Hollywood tries to show me a bunch of potato headed white people and they're like, oh, they're so cute, they're so beautiful. It's like all the shots, it's just like at this point, it's just so frustrating. Cause it's like, man, I'm sure it was. Listen, I watched the deep dives and like the deep dives alone had me sitting here like, damn, that's a lot. That's a lot. And again, I don't think none of them are that cute to be sitting there watching that shit. I'm not trying to comfort Jacob too hard, but yeah, no. It's just like to me, it's just too much. It's too uncanny valley. Like it's like I can't believe. It's like people want me to think you're cute so bad, and it's not working. It's not. It's not taking. Like again, I'm nobody. I'm a strange random bitch. So don't listen to me. But bitch, again. Again, the spell's wearing off, bitch. The spell's wearing off. Like, I just feel like unlearning white supremacy is looking at these white people in their shit. Trust me, the deep dive that I did, I have all the spoilers. I basically know everything. And I feel the same way about the boys. I just feel like I can't get into it. More so because Homelander, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's just something about that plot for me that I can't fuck with it. It just scares me. It just brings me down. I don't know. It's just so hard to watch certain shit because I'm just like, why is this happening for? Anyways, like I said, I finally mentally am feeling like a person again. So I'm hoping that we can just start connecting in a more regular way. People were talking about panels. My friend Medusa, who has a show on here, asked me to be on a panel. That's exciting as fuck. I don't know what we're about to be talking about, but I asked my other friend if they wanted to be participating. So if there's anybody that has a YouTube channel, wants to start one, that wants to be on a panel, please hit me up. Cause maybe this will be a thing you do. Okay, so I I'm here's my thing. Since y'all actually watched it and y'all actually fucked with it, I will actually watch it. Cause like I don't know what you mean about the grave scene. I know about what it looks like, but again, I wasn't sure if y'all was really watching it. That's why I was just like, do we care? But now I'm hearing that we're kind of caring. So I may. But again, after just getting into it the way I did, I was like, hmm. StreamYard. You know what, Turn of the Drew? Thank you. Thank you for the information. I'm gonna definitely keep that in mind. I'm gonna bring that up to Medusa and see what they think because I know they already have like a little. I don't want to say a little, but they have like a panel with like three, and so I know there's ones for three people at least. So I don't know what that looks like moving forward. I don't know how we're gonna make it work. But I'm excited. I'm interested. And like I said, if people are wanting to like be contributing in that way, like I just want to be candid that like uh, I'm not I'm not sure how consistent I'm gonna be on this shit, but if you care about what you're doing on your YouTube platform, I don't mind passing you along to friends who are like, doing panels and stuff like that. But I just want to put that out there because I know some people do care about the internet, are trying to do some shit out here, do already have their channel, or maybe just need the encouragement to, put something together. Take your time, you know? Nobody is, nobody's behind, okay? Take your time. There'll be plenty of time to, get the panel together, or even just, there'll be different topics that you may feel better to communicate about, but just keep that in mind that, like, there are people that are wanting to talk, that are wanting to share more, wanting to break out perhaps of the, um, like, the chat box. And I'm glad for that because, like, sometimes, bitch, I don't have anything to really contribute. I just want to be in the space. So I'm excited for that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to come through and just like talk shit about about this dating app shit because, bitch, I'm just no longer in a position to like accept less. I'm just not there anymore, and it's frustrating because Whew, I just feel like that means that I have to raise the bar. I have to say no to shit and like make certain moves. So frustrating, but also in some ways it's liberating, you know? Anyways, thank y'all for listening. I love y'all. Hope you have a good night.